everyone says when the ties kick you, it just feels different. Clinch you up, it just feels different. So I was expecting like to explode into confetti once you kick it.
One of the craziest things ever. You catch it with your foot and then throw him into a spinning back elbow.
It's a good Tekken move, dude. Look at this. Bing. Boom.
Oh. Hey, and real talk, I stare at him for a moment. It looks like I'm flexing, but really in my mind, I'm like, oh shit.
That landed. Gilbert wants to take a leg kick from you. He's built like a Southern auntie.
Yeah.
Fight.
Welcome back to the Casuals MMA and Combat Sports Show, hosted by very casual fans that don't know anything at all. That is Nick. That is David. I'm Gilbert. But whoa, I see a young Steph Curry right here next to me.
Let's go. Yeah.
We have one FC, WBC, more letters BC, champion Eddie Abasolo.
Hey, silky smooth, baby.
Dude, what are your championships? I feel like the Muay Thai gets confusing for me. How many championships do you have in what organizations?
I have 10 total.
Damn.
That's including my amateurs.
Damn.
Professional, WBC, the WBC Kainom Tom, WMC, Triumphant World Title.
Triumphant.
And I'm going for the one. Like that's what I got my eyes set on.
How many titles do you have, David?
Let me tell you something. Pie eating contest out in Sacramento. Beat everybody.
Blue ribbon.
Pumpkin growing contest in Sacramento. Beat everybody.
That's actually hard.
In kindergarten, I had this art contest. They put that shit in the office for a whole month. I fucking beat all these ugly
Student of the
kids.
month.
All the Down syndrome kids suck my in your face.
Yep.
All the blind kids suck my in your face.
Got him too.
I don't give a
Any more questions, Gil?
Paraplegics kicked all the crutches out of them. I don't give a fuck.
Any more?
Yeah,
just
what else?
realized.
What else do you think I got?
I don't know.
dog?
David's just a dark person, man.
Hey, man, you got it.
Yeah, dude. Taekwondo Junior Olympics gold medalist, dude. In their
man,
fucking
that's
face.
for real?
Yeah, that's for real. That's for real.
No, is that for real?
Yeah, that's for real.
Yeah.
You're a gold medalist?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
I have it somewhere in my house. I think my mom threw it away. She didn't get it.
It's real gold too.
Yeah, I was fucking amazing at that shit, dude. Look at that. Look at that shit, dude. Don't fucking ever doubt me, dude. My fucking credentials. We had the man here, dude.
Yeah. How do you know him? I feel like you've known him
We
for a
just
while.
chatted through like Instagram and DMs, you know. I've been making him giggle sometimes. He makes me feel like I want to fight. Yeah, that's all that it is.
Like, Dave, you look good, bro.
Yeah, dude. You could have won so many paths. You could have went kickboxing or modeling, and you chose kickboxing. Why?
Yeah. Seriously, man. What's up? Yeah. How did you start your journey? Tell us like where you're from. When was the bug?
The bug was, I was actually 21 or 22 when I started.
Damn.
And I just found a little gym in it wasn't even a Muay Thai gym, it was a Taekwondo gym.
No way.
Man, Koreans, dude.
Yeah, dude. We never lose, dude.
Number one.
Pie eating contest, never lose.
And we had a little like corner of the mat that they would let us train in, right? And I just got my ass kicked a couple times by some of the fighters there, and I was just like, hell no. Hell no.
Shit, that's
like
the
that.
fight.
That was my goal to whoop their ass. You know, to be able to just get the best of them. Because I went home with a bloody nose every day. So from there, just okay. Once I started getting better than the people I was training with, every time I just set my sights higher. You know what I mean? We would cross train, so I knew a lot of people in the area, and I was like, just trying to be better than everyone. You know, and then same thing happened through amateurs and then pros, and then just.
You didn't have any fear, just kind of going in and just sparring with people? Like, did you ever have that moment, like when you first started, you're like, oh, I'm scared of these people?
I wasn't scared. I was just frustrated that I didn't have the skills, you know what I mean?
Damn, I'm a pussy, dude. Never mind. All right.
Maybe this isn't for me.
The first day, if I had a bloody nose, I just go home, dude. I wouldn't come back. I'm like, I'm good.
I think I'm a fighter now.
This is not for me. That's insane. So you started off at a Taekwondo gym. So what kind of made you feel like you could do this for a living? Because I know that there's so many people who train and they start off, but there's only like a small pocket of people that feel like they can make a career out of this, right? So how did that happen for you?
I wanted to do this for a living before I thought about making money doing it. You know what I mean? Just because before this, I was into music and I was just running amok with some of my boys. You know what I mean?
What kind of shit were you?
Wait, what's a muck? What's going on with the
Because
muck?
let me tell you-
Specify.
I was running amok, like I was just out there.
Doing what though? Tell me about the muck.
Hey, man,
Talk about the journey.
Tell us about the messes you've been in.
yeah, like just out doing shows with my boys in San Francisco, just everywhere in the Bay Area, you know,
Yeah.
trying to make music and rubbing elbows. And, you know, in the process, I'm just partying hard, just like everyone else. You know what I mean? It wasn't clean partying either. And then as this,
You saw it?
as I started picking up Muay Thai, it started teaching me, well, I already learned it from my dad, but it started giving me back this certain discipline.
Oh, your dad did Muay Thai?
No, he did Kaji Kembo.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kaji
because back in the
Kembo.
day, you know, that's what was huge.
Yeah.
And
And those guys are fighting too.
yeah,
Kempo's like, people think it's like, oh, it's kind of bullshit, but it's like, no, these guys are
legit.
scrapping.
yeah, yeah. And you know, he taught me discipline through that, through Little League, and you know what I mean.
Was your dad the Filipino side?
Yeah, he's full Filipino.
Damn it! All right, 100%. I didn't want to give him credit, dude. You got all hyped. You're
Hey,
like,
what's up? Hey, what's up? Kaji Kembo. Let's go, man. It's hot back there. Rubbing elbows. Let's go.
who was
Let's
doing the
say-
kicks? Was it Tito? Tito was doing the kicks.
Kick harder. Kick harder. All right, so you were doing that, and so Muay Thai, you jumped back into it, super disciplined, and
Yeah.
then you started taking it seriously, and then you got into amateurs,
Yeah, yeah.
and you were like, I'm doing this no matter what.
Yeah, I'm doing this no matter what because the discipline that it gave me. You know what I mean? I was before Muay Thai, I was kind of living like I wasn't going to see the next day. It was just like whatever. You know what I mean? I started picking my morals back up when I started doing Muay Thai. You know, I just wanted to be better for my wife, which was my girlfriend back at the time, and then I had my daughter. I wanted to just be good for her, and I didn't really like the person I was before Muay Thai morally, you know. So, and I just never wanted to go back to that, so I just never wanted to let this go.
Yeah. Never look back
Yeah,
after that.
yeah.
Did you feel like Muay Thai martial arts gave you like structure that you didn't have before? Like, what was the thing that kind of made you be like, oh, this is so much better than this?
Yeah, it gave me the structure. 2, it gave me discipline outside the gym, not just in the gym or when I'm doing it. You know what I mean? I had to watch what I eat. I had to make sure I was in shape. I used to smoke a pack of cigarettes a day before this.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
that's a lot, dog.
A pack a day.
God damn!
Newport 100s.
Damn.
You could,
Sponsors next fight.
if you don't know where he's from, you do now. You do now, dude. Fucking Newports, bro.
Yeah, seriously.
That's fucking funny.
I don't think they make those
Some
anymore.
swishers, some Black and Milds. You know what I mean?
I think those are illegal now, dude.
That's so fucking funny.
So, like, you said you joined a gym when you were 21. How many years later did you have your first pro fight?
I would say 6 or 7.
Shit.
Yeah.
damn, that's fast, dog.
That's pretty crazy.
When you had your discipline change? Because I'm so curious about this. Like, who was the first person in your life that kind of noticed this change in you? Was it like your girlfriend or your wife at the time? Did she notice it a lot?
Yeah, because we used to argue a lot about me being at the gym. You know, it's a classic dilemma in the gym. You know, whether it's a guy training and the girlfriend don't understand, or the girl training and the guy boyfriend don't understand, vice versa, whatnot. Thank God, she said that. Well, I realized if I wanted to be in your life, I had to get with the program and do what you're doing. So she started, and I invited her as well. Like, she started coming to the gym, and then she started fighting, and she fell in love with it herself.
Damn.
You know, so.
That woman is stamp fair text. That's how he brought her up, man. He brought her up, and she's not even thankful.
Do your kids train as well now?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Killers.
Dude. It's just a family affair, dude.
And I don't got to force them. They're just in the gym.
Oh, that's
dope.
nice.
Yeah.
That's dope.
What really kicked off their interest in training was Hajime no Ippo. You guys know?
Oh, I love that, dude. I'm actually rewatching that whole series right now.
I love that.
Tell the audience what is that?
It's a classic Japanese anime about boxing. So it's about this underdog kid story. Like he was bullied his whole life, and then he meets one of the trainers, and he just tells him to stop being a little bitch, and it kind of ignited his fire. And then you see them. You could tell they did their study because he's like picking up certain skills from old classic boxers, right?
Yeah.
So like he picked up something called like the Dempsey roll, right? And so you see him apply it into his fighting style, and that's the cool thing too. You'll see characters in the anime that have style differences, which is really fucking dope. They're not just boxing. They're like, oh, he fights this way, and they go through the tactics of training and how to prepare for a fight, which is so interesting. Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't look at their dad. They're like, this cartoon's way better.
Dad, you're a loser.
That's exactly what
Look at
it
this
is.
ripped Japanese dude.
It's like, Dad, do you fight or something? Because I don't want to learn this stuff. Yeah, you motherfuckers.
No idea, dude.
What you think I got this roof over your head for? What the fuck are you talking about? It's like, Dad, how come you can't be like the cartoon?
Like, what are these belts that you have at the house? The championship belts.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell my kids like little tips in this, but they just hear dad.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
they don't want to hear from you.
I'm so
that's
upset.
so crazy.
I'm so
And
upset.
then they'll
right
hear
now.
something from someone at the gym and be like, Dad, guess what? I learned from so-and-so today. I was like, man, I've been telling you.
That's
This
crazy,
whole
man.
time.
You ain't gonna have dinner tonight. That's crazy, dog. Get the fuck out of my face. Starve.
No adobo for you today. All right, so was that your first fight? Was that like when did you get? I guess your name. When did you make your name? And when people started recognizing you, when did you realize that?
Probably when I went to and fought in Ireland.
Ooh,
And I didn't realize I had fans out in Ireland.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Like, I fought out there, and just a whole bunch of people were coming up to me. Yeah, I've been following you for so long. This and that. You know, I watched your career, and, like, I love your style. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, you guys know me out here? That shit's crazy.
Isn't that a trip? It's like you just kind of in your lane doing your own thing, and then people watch your greatness from the outside because what you're doing is just an everyday thing, right?
Yeah,
this is just your life.
Yeah.
But when fighters do stuff that the average person can't do, we're just like, yo, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Which kind of goes into the questions like, how did your style's very unique,
So unique.
right? So how did you develop your style? And I'm always curious about this with fighters because we all start with somebody training us their way.
Yeah.
So how did you get to your way?
When I was training at CSA, there was just greatness all around me. My teammates at the time were Gaston Bolaños, Kevin Ross, Diego Yames, Kai Hollenbeck, and also Kirian had his system. They were all great, but they all had their own little style, And I remember going into a fight one time, and I was trying to not impress, but make them all proud. But I realized after that fight, I can't do that. You know what I mean? Because this person is expecting, oh, you should have kicked more because their style is more kick. Or this person, you should have pressured more because this person more pressure, And like, just all of them, they're all different. So they all see something different. I'm like, you know what? I can't satisfy everyone. I just need to go out there and do my own thing and be myself. And that's where I find the most, that's where I just feel great in my element. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just started. It was weird. Respectfully, it was like, fuck everybody. I'm gonna stay as close to the basics as possible, but I'm gonna do it my way.
I remember I went to the CSA coaches clinic, and that was one of the first time I've ever been around like all these high level fighters like that. And the first day I was there, I see this guy shadow boxing, and he has a soccer ball on his lead foot, and he's like doing all these crazy weird hip movements.
Yeah.
you sure
Right?
with Tony Ferguson?
It wasn't.
Okay.
He was in the back suplexing plyo boxes and kicking metal bars. So I was like, that's not, I know Tony Ferguson. But I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
And we were all just sitting on the sidelines. Like Shane Faison was sitting there, and we're all just watching Eddie, and they all knew you, right?
Yeah.
But I saw you just shadow boxing with a soccer ball. And I just was like, what the fuck? But I couldn't stop watching your movements because
Fucking
it was so
gay.
unique. And I was
Gay as
biting
fuck
my
watching
lip.
the guy, dude.
I was like, what's this guy doing?
Hey, stop drooling. Close your mouth, dude.
Nah, but seeing that, I was like, this is fucking wild. And then seeing how you were fighting, how you would spar, how you would teach, because you taught a coach's block.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this might be one of the most unique guys I've ever seen fight. And at the highest level too at the time. So like, and you're still continuing to do it on the 1FC stage against guys like Sid Chai, like Luke Lessie. So it's been a fucking trip to watch your fighting ability at this level. So seeing how you start, I was like, yo, this dude is on some shit that I've never seen before.
You know, all that like juggling, balance board, and soccer and all that shit, that came from just boredom.
Oh, okay.
Maybe being a little bit lit too.
That's how it starts.
Hey, that's how it always starts,
That's how
dude.
it really starts.
That's
Come
how
on.
it starts.
I'm out here growing tomatoes because I'm lit as fuck.
But those tomatoes are good, aren't
Yeah, dude, hell yeah. Probably because I'm lit too.
Because you're so creative. Like that's what it really is.
I lived in Vallejo, which is an hour away. You know, I had to cross a toll bridge to get there, so there was no point in going home and coming back later. I would get there at 4:30 in the morning, be home by 11 at night,
Dope.
11:30, you know. So I'm just there all day, taking the classes. In between classes, I'm just like, did all the bag work I could do. You know, I'm just like, man, let me just hop on this balance board or kick the soccer ball, just learn how to juggle or this and that. You know what I mean? And it all just kind of like, I don't do things to like, oh, this is going to help this part in fighting, and this is going to help me in this in fighting. I just do stuff, and I just see fighting in everything. You know, like how you have a crush on someone, and it's like, no matter where you go, everything reminds you of them, and like you see them everywhere. It's like that with fighting. Just whatever I do reminds me of fighting, you know.
Do you have your people that you train, do they also try to do those balancing things as well? 'Cause that's just hard. That board thing is hard as fuck.
The
man.
body control for
Yeah, because when you're doing it, I'm like, oh, that looks fun. And then I get out and I fucking flipped off and I fucking fell on my side. I'm like,
look
oh,
like Eddie Abasolo. Yeah.
that shit hurt so bad. I was like, fucking Eddie. Like, you should have told us it was hard as fuck. Because it looks easy the way you're doing it. I'm like, oh, it looks fun. It's fucking hard, man. So like I remember, it's like, because I didn't hold my core, which I didn't realize you had to do. So I'm just like, I just
Nah, you don't gotta do that.
No.
Just loose core.
Yeah, I just exhaled constantly. I went.
Why do I keep falling off?
I was trying to be like Wata, my friend. That's what I thought. I went the Bruce Lee route. Fucking fell on my ass, man. Is that something that you have your fighters do as well?
I don't force them to do it. I encourage it, but I don't see it a lot. Simply because I feel like that, like people get deterred. You know what I mean? Once I fell on my ass hella times learning how to do all that shit, right? Same thing with my head movement. It's not that I just know where to put my head. It's just I learned where not to put it. It was a painful process learning how to have head movement and shit like that, you know? So
I never thought about that. It's like, how'd you learn how to do that? It's like, well, when you get hit in the head multiple times, you kind of learn where to not put it. It's like, oh, I get it.
I never thought of it that way.
That makes sense.
So it's like if people fall and they get deterred, then they'll start stopping. No,
Yeah.
It's not for me.
that's stupid.
Yeah.
I want to talk about one of your fights that I saw. It was actually one that Nick showed me years ago when I first started training with Nick. It was your fight against Josh Aragon. Right?
Oh, yeah.
He got a gym right here. You can show up right now. You know what I mean? Give him a little flashback KO. No.
But this is one of the crazy on the WCK. This would always be one of the highlights that they'd always show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Till
Because
this day.
it's fucking one of the craziest things ever. Josh Aragon like is trying to check a low kick. You catch it with your foot and then throw him into a spinning back elbow, which is like kind of your shit, right? Like that's what one
It's
of
a
your
fucking Tekken move, dude.
bro. It's out of a fucking video game.
So this is straight kick.
Look at this shit.
Bing.
Boom.
Oh, this is Muay Thai then. Never
And Josh
mind.
Aragon's he was like the
Fucking
man.
good.
He was the man over there, bro. He still is,
Yeah.
you know. But
Hey, right before that moment, like, you know, it's hometown.
yeah,
And right before that moment, everyone is going, Gato, Gato, because that's his nickname. Right?
Oh, you silenced that.
Yeah. And right after that happened, it was just dead silent. And my dad was jumping up and down. Let's fucking go.
dude. When this clip went viral, like, did you start to see people notice you a little bit more?
Yeah.
Was this one of those moments where they kind of expected you, like, oh, dude, this guy's a spinning back elbow guy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Where did you learn that heel hook thing, that shit?
Catching the foot.
That catching
What's
the
the
foot.
technical term for
Yeah,
it?
how you do that thing right there with the foot, man?
I was like a leg sweep. that I picked it up from Kevin Ross. He used to do that shit to me all the fucking time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the context around this fight? Was this like a big fight? I know you more from ONE FC, so I don't know the earlier stuff. Was this like a big moment in your career, or just happened to be a viral thing in your career?
Yeah. When I first started, even till now, the WBC green belt, that's the belt to have. And this was for that belt.
Damn.
Like to do it against someone as established as Josh Aragon at his hometown. It was just like probably one of the highlights of my career.
Were you super nervous before this? Or do you get nervous?
I was gonna ask you. Yeah.
I don't think you do.
I do get nervous.
I don't believe it.
A little bit, but it's like salt. You know what I mean? In a dish, like it's needed. And it's like, when you're waiting for a roller coaster, right? When you're up next, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. Oh, fuck it, let's go. Kind of nervous, you know what I mean?
So you're built for this, because that's not how I feel. I'm like, we don't need the salt in this dish. Leave it outside. Like, I don't want this.
I'll take it bland.
Yeah, I'll take it bland, please. I'm okay. This is such like
The placement on that elbow, bro, is just
After I landed it, I just felt like a blanket, like just on my back. I just felt melt.
Oh, like the
on
pressure.
my back. Yeah. Hey, and real talk, like if you look at it again, like I stare at him for a moment right after it lands, and it looks like I'm flexing. Like, right?
How can you not?
Like right here, I'm.
Oh, he.
Yeah, it looks.
He pulled
Muhammad
back.
Ali moment
Bro, that's
right there.
that's such a crazy moment.
But really, in my mind, I'm like, oh shit.
That shit landed.
Were you throwing that a bunch earlier in the fight, or was that the first one?
I think that was the first one.
Oh my God.
Because right before, he was trying to throw a couple spinning back elbows too, right?
It's like, oh, let me throw it back at you.
Yeah.
And then to see you land these spinning back elbows on guys like Sidichai, like, and that's
And
fucking
look at me in the
ridiculous.
corner. I was like, man, as soon as the ref says go, I'm going to run and jump flying knee.
Was he trying to contest that? He was
He was
out.
trying to say he's fine, but he was wobbly though.
You're out, my
like
guy.
that was a.
Hey, fighters gonna fight though, bro.
Man,
You know?
someone make artwork of that. Look at that.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Let's talk about that Sidichai fight, right? That was fucking crazy, dog.
Yeah.
That shit was so fucking insane. And what I want to ask you too is like, now that you're on the ONE FC platform, right? Do you see a level difference in these fighters that you fought with other fighters?
Yeah, I do. But at the same time, it's like, I thought it was going to be a huge jump.
Here we go. Nothing.
But it is a jump, a significant jump. But I'm one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why it feels like, it doesn't feel like, oh my God, this is just a complete new world. You know what I mean? This is just something this is a level that I feel like I've been on for a long time internally. You know what I mean? I train for this, and this is what I do day in and day out, 24/7. I don't do nothing else. So it's like, man, this is what I've been waiting for. This level of competition. You know
And what do you feel like the big difference, like the big jump was? Was it like just how fast these guys would come back at you? Was it like their willingness to fight? Like, what do you think stood out to you that would make the big difference between maybe more local pro fights versus at the highest level fighting, like legit Thais and Lumpini?
Yeah,
They speak Thai.
That's
Aragon knows speak Thai.
That's probably what it is.
Probably the best way I could explain it is it's how the higher level you go in anything, it turns into the game of inches. Like this,
The mistakes, right?
Yeah, this turns into the game of centimeters.
Yeah.
Because
you're in firefights.
Yeah, first round already.
It was just the pace was incredible, and then also too fighting in MMA gloves.
Yeah,
That's a fucking trip too, right?
Yeah.
First time.
Or kickboxing. That's so
Yeah.
that's so gnarly.
Yeah.
That's probably the gnarliest things you can't do.
It-
Wait, this is your first fight in ONE FC?
No, this is my third fight.
Third fight, and you're fighting number 2.
Yeah,
What the hell are they doing?
Well,
there?
this is the thing about ONE FC, right?
They throw you to the wolves.
They don't ever give you a warm up. They go, "You're the best. Let me give you our best."
Here's Rod Tang. Fight Rod Tang now.
it's like I want a cannonball into the deepest part of the pool. You know?
Wow.
I'm not trying to walk into the 3 feet and then ease my way to the 4 and 5. Like I want to cannonball into it. You know what
That's
I mean?
fucking.
When you're getting ready for these Muay Thai fights with MMA gloves, how much of your training is like using just MMA gloves? Is it the whole camp? You're sparring with MMA gloves?
Good question.
For me, I try to keep it balanced. I would say half. You know, I'm still using the big gloves just to keep my hands
From
you know what I
getting
mean?
hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
How much does your game change with the smaller gloves?
I would say slightly, because like in the clinch you can use your hands, and you know what I mean.
A lot more clinch work.
Yeah,
Grabbing
but-
wrists is easier.
Yeah. But when you get hit with the small gloves, like with the big glove, it feels like a boom. With the small gloves, it feels like electricity. Like
Oh
shock.
shit!
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And the cuts probably just happen way faster
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
Because I noticed too, like especially in these, like with Sid Chai here, like you were throwing a lot of elbows. Is that because you could hand trap a lot better with the
Yeah.
smaller gloves?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just trying to be on the inside. You know, first round, I was trying to do the same thing that I did to Nicholas Larson, and was hit him and then like move, and wait for him to walk into something. You know, hit him, move. But they want action, and I got a warning in the first round. Stop.
Stop circling
back.
out.
Yeah, stop going back. So I was like, all right, like this is what it is now.
And you in the clinch with this guy, like, did you feel a big difference from clinching with? Because I know you train with, I'm sure you train with a lot of like traditional Thai guys, but did you feel like a difference in the level of like the clinching versus the other fights that you've had?
You know, it's funny because he was the first Thai that I've ever fought. And,
Damn. At Lumpini,
Yeah, that's a.
I know, for real.
just really cannonballed into that.
Yeah.
From being at a Marriott Convention Center with Aragon to Lumpini.
yeah.
What the fuck? Your first tie is at Lumpini, dude.
yeah, Siddhachai too. It's not like a
Yeah, it's not like
rival.
Does that ever like fuck you up too? It's like you're kind of fighting somebody who is a legend in his own right.
Yeah.
You know, and you've never fought a Thai person. They kind of just throw this man at you. It's like, oh shit, this is interesting.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Oh man, it's exhilarating. It's like one of my favorite roller coasters. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I can't get that high from anything else. Like the way, just how all the factors in Lumpini against Siddhachai, you know, and that's his hometown. He's from Bangkok.
Yeah.
His home, Penang. And I trained with him too, like 5 years prior to this.
Oh, so he knew you.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a trip. What was the vibe like in Lumpini?
Oh man, that shit was crazy. Like, you know, just hearing the oys as we're going back and forth. You know, the oys, and
Yeah.
it's just so piercing because everyone is into it.
Yeah.
And that makes you go, I want to get that shit
Yeah.
back, dude. I gotta punch you in the fucking head after that
Yeah.
one. Because that was when you guys were exchanging elbows. I think like the second or third round, or you guys were just throwing in the pocket. The oys were loud,
Yeah.
dude. It's probably deafening.
Yeah, that shit. You could feel the vibration from the sound.
The Thai crowd is a bunch of instigators, huh?
You said shit about your mom. You said about your mom, Eddie.
You're like, no, that didn't even land.
Your mom, lady boy.
Your mom, lady boy.
Your mom, lady boy.
Ooh.
You have sex with lady boy. You didn't know. Trick you Thai style.
It's hella funny because, you know, like everyone says, man, when the Thais kick you, it just feels different. And when they clinch you up, it just feels different, right? So I was expecting like to explode into confetti once he kicked me.
Well, Abasolo just died from confetti punch.
The first shot lands, you're like, oh, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
That was
Kicked me, I'm like, oh,
Big-
I could do this.
Yeah.
big confidence. There you
Yeah,
go.
first time we clinch up, I'm like, oh, I could fucking do this.
Let's go, man.
Yeah.
Who was your first fight in 1FC, that giant that you fought?
Oh, Liam Nolan.
How the fuck is
That
he in the
was
same weight class? He's huge.
No, I moved up a weight class.
Oh, okay.
Fight him.
I was like, dog, this guy's gigantic, dude.
What weight class do you normally fight at, and what weight class was that one?
I normally fight at 155. That one was at 170.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to cut any weight for that, huh?
Nah, I had to keep eating to maintain weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when
I
you were-
still weighed in a little bit underweight.
Yeah, when you were fighting him, I was like, is this the right match? Or-
He's massive.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's a
this
big
was
white.
fucking huge,
That's
man.
a BW. Oh my God,
He
it's
used
a
to
big
be
white.
in 155.
No.
Yeah, and we almost got matched up a few times.
When he was like 15 or something.
And I was like, so in my mind, I'm like, oh, I was supposed to fight him earlier in my career, or they were at least talking about it.
Where was this fight at? Is that still
Singapore.
Dude, look at
Oh, that must have been sick. That was-
Singapore?
yeah.
Cool. Did you get to see the city in Singapore?
A little bit of it.
Yeah.
It's
You're,
hot over there.
I remember you started catching your rhythm towards the end of the second round and then the third.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I just want a couple more rounds, dude.
Oh man,
That third round, you started, it's like, okay. You started catching his rhythm.
I was so used. Like before this, I've been fighting 5 rounders for a minute.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
3
like,
rounds was like, dude, that's it?
Yeah. This shit happened just like that. You know.
Do you feel like a big difference when you fight like UK guys versus American Muay Thai guys? Like, is there a difference you would say with their style with like the UK dudes?
Yeah, I would say the UK is more traditional. They have their own style, but they're real beautiful and technical.
Stand and bang kind of guys too.
Yeah,
Seems
yeah.
like he's just like
They
right in
got-
the center.
Yeah, they're right in the center. They got a little bit of both.
Dude, he almost walked right into this fucking elbow right here.
I'm sorry. Elbow, spinning elbow,
This
and
would've been-
flying knee at the same time. What is this?
That was close.
That was
That
close.
was fucking close. He was falling right into that. Fuck, dude.
These UK guys are just
That makes
big,
sense.
huh?
I was wondering why he was so gigantic. I was like,
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
I would love to fight him again though. That was fun, man. And
This is
Nolan was
fun?
my boy too. Like
guys made
last
each other
time I
bleed.
seen him at my last fight, we took a picture together because we both cut each other.
Yeah, that's tight.
That shit was tight when you cut him and you're like, I was like, oh shit, you're getting him back. Well, the third one too, I thought you were just doing a better job of just, kind of closing that distance and then just not letting him fire off with his, longer reach.
Yeah.
And he had trouble. He was like, oh shit, I can't handle this.
I felt like I was picking up more in the third round.
Yep,
But
100%.
like, he has real good timing. He comes from a real good camp too. You know, the Knowles Academy.
Yeah, those guys are.
That's
yeah.
where Haggerty is from as well.
Those guys are technical too,
Yeah.
man. So like, since we have an actual 1FC Muay Thai fighter here, we never know the scoring criteria.
Yes.
Please explain.
Every
this to
time we
us.
finish watching a fight, we're like, I don't know who won.
How are they scoring?
and
this?
why?
And they're
Why
like,
did they win?
Unanimous decision, like, on what? It looked pretty even.
Yeah, I was like, shit, that looked like a draw to me.
Yeah.
So like, could you kind of walk us through the scoring criteria and like kind of like what your mindset is going into these fights of?
Well, first off, my mindset is just fucking go out there and fucking fight my ass off because just like you guys, I have no idea what the scoring.
They don't.
I
fucking explains it.
I mean, they explain it, but still, I just, you know what I mean? There's, like, with the Sitachai fight, I'm
Yeah.
like, what, unanimous? I was like, I think it could have gone either way.
That's
And with
what I thought.
Yeah,
Leslie,
same.
Lisi, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, I got this. And I was like, or I thought I got it off a split. I wouldn't say it was unanimous,
Yeah.
but it could have went either
I thought
way.
you landed like the bigger shot.
I thought you won too.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't upset that it went to Lisi. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I could see how it could have gone either way. It was a good fight. But yeah, I don't.
So you don't know if like there's more points for like punching opposed to kicking? Do they do it like the whole? They look at the whole fight. Like
I'm still trying to learn, but traditionally, kicks and elbows are, you know what I mean?
higher scoring.
Yeah. But everything scores the same.
Oh.
From what I understand, everything scores the same. It's about damage and it's about breaking their posture.
That little lean back
Yeah.
against the rope. Money.
Man, that's a
dude.
little like Bay Area.
this-
that's-
E40.
Get the fuck out of here.
The only reference I have. I'm done.
Only Bay Area guy.
Oh, that was an E40.
Yeah. One more time. David, you do it. Ready? Here. Ooh.
Jesus Christ had dread so shake.
Stupid.
It was so crazy
dumb.
because Luke knocked you down, and then almost immediately after you
Right
knocked him down,
back.
I was like, ah!
And my question was, when there's 2 knockdowns, who do you give the round to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
I
doesn't
would-
matter. You don't know the rules, man. We don't know.
I would assume that it's whoever finishes the round stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If it's equal shots, right?
Yeah.
Man, I'm calling out 1FC. The fighters shouldn't be assuming. They should just know what to do. Chatri, come at me, dude. Ugh. Wait, so did you guys know each
yeah.
other before this? Did you guys ever train or
We
you guys
never trained
homies, or-
together, but yeah, I guess you could say we were homies because we would keep in touch over social media.
Oh, cool.
You know what I mean? I would wish him luck. He would wish me luck on our
nice.
upcoming fights and stuff like that. And we played. I remember we played Call of Duty with each other once.
Hey, the war zone. That's how brothers are made. The war
For
zone,
real.
dude.
Bonds are built through the war zone, brother.
Intimacy in the war zone.
Yeah. So you know, it was just like I knew I was familiar with his style. He was familiar with my style. So my game plan was to start off quick.
Yeah.
And not let him
Get him going. Yeah.
get any because he has. Off top, I'm at a disadvantage. He has a reach.
He's tall
like a
shit.
motherfucker. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
you only fight
6'2".
tall guys, dude.
I know, man.
That's crazy for
I
that
feel
weight
like
class.
I might be short for my weight class. I don't know, but yeah, I fight a lot of tall guys.
Yeah. I was so hyped when I saw this fight. I was like, let's go, America. Two Americans
I
in
knew if I
Thailand.
sat back and like tried to play this tit for tat with him, then he'd most likely eat me up because he has the range. He has pretty good timing, really good timing. Not pretty good, but so I had to just step on the gas.
Yeah, because I saw you were just teeping the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Inside low kicking him early, just
Yeah.
getting that lead leg off. And those teeps were money.
Wee.
Like, the little like jump stomping teeps
Yeah.
to the legs, those were fire. Especially while he was kicking. So like based on the 1FC roster right now, is there some guys that you really are looking forward to fighting? Like
Call it out,
I want
baby.
to see who I want to fight. Like I want to test myself against this guy.
Let's get some clips. Let's get some viral clips. Come on, Eddie. Call it out.
Obviously, I want to get all my L's back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get Luke back.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get Sidichai back, and possibly in the future, I'll try to move up and try to get my L with Liam Nolan back.
Yeah.
But anyone in the top 5, anyone, I don't care.
Is there any other rule sets you want to kind of play around with, or are you pretty set on doing the?
I've thought about kickboxing.
You should do that.
Kickboxing looks hella fun.
And is that with big gloves, or they do small
Yeah,
gloves too?
Yeah, big glove.
Okay. Yeah, I thought you won this fight, and then I was so confused. But then it's like I don't know the rules. I don't know what's going on.
So we're not very confident here.
I'm still learning the rules.
I don't know the rules.
Dude, the more 1FC guys we get, we're gonna ask them like, "What's the scoring criteria?" And they're gonna be like, "I don't know, dude."
There's the knockdown, and then watch your knockdown. I was like, dude, this
Yeah.
fight is fucking nuts.
At this moment, I'm just thinking, all right, from the top. From the top.
How dazed were you?
At this moment, I'm still getting back,
Yeah.
and then I'm straight.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude.
You just wouldn't let him breathe.
Just pressing them the whole time, especially after a knockdown. I would imagine most guys will kind of like circle a little bit, get their bearings, and you went right. And I was like, oh shit.
He's fine.
Yeah. This fight was nuts to watch live.
Whee!
It was incredible.
Look at MMA. They do a lot of like, hey, let me take a reset. Let me be around the cage. With Muay Thai, it's like, nah. Let's just get knocked out.
Because they're yelling they're gonna give you a yellow card if you don't.
And it's like, man, I only got fucking 3 rounds. I gotta fucking get this back.
Yeah.
What's
And those
normal?
3 minutes go quick.
What's normal for Muay Thai in terms of rounds? Like traditionally, I guess.
5, 3 minutes.
That's okay.
But it's only 5 if there's a title fight for one.
I feel like the biggest thing that I saw over time was like when American kickboxing started coming in, like the Thais would never move their head. They were okay just eating shots and giving back 2 more.
Yeah.
And then like American kickboxers like you started styling it a little bit and started adding head movement. It's like, well, why would I get hit? Let me move out the way. Because I felt like they were so scared of like if they leaned too far back, a kick would be coming. Right? So that was like the biggest argument. It's like, well, if you slip, well, I'm gonna throw a kick up. And so with American kickboxing like you guys, it's like, no, there's placement for this stuff. It's just how much you slip, how much you move out the way.
Yeah.
Right?
I actually get in like when it comes to my footwork and head movement, I get inspired a lot by the golden era of Muay Thai. Because they had some pretty slick ass motherfuckers in the golden era.
What's the golden era?
Like I think that was 80s,
Okay.
90s. One of my favorites, Samrak. He won gold when Mayweather won bronze, I believe.
In boxing, right?
Boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was gold that year.
Wow.
That's pretty fucking incredible
Yeah.
for a Thai guy, you know, because they're not really known for their boxing traditionally, right?
Yeah.
So for them to do that at that level is pretty fucking incredible.
What made you become like a switch stance fighter, right? Because, you know, probably when you started, that shit was, I mean, it wasn't uncommon because Taekwondo people switch stances all the time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But in like kickboxing or boxing, you know, coaches would just be on your ass, like stay in one stance, stay in one stance.
Yeah.
So was that something that was hard for like coaches to understand that what you were doing, or?
It took a bit of rebellion. You know what I mean? Anytime a coach told me, you can't do this, and in my mind it was like, well, you can't do this.
That's a good answer.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you how it's done, how you can do it. You know what I mean? But I never had intention of disrespecting my coach. It was just internally. I'm like, don't project onto me. You know what I mean?
Is that your wife? Sorry.
Yeah.
That's tight.
She likes to tell me what to do anyway, so I just say, hey, you know what? You're perfect for my corner.
Come on here.
Could you guys have your wives in your corner? I don't know if I could have Cindy in my corner.
Oh no, my wife, she can't watch violent stuff anyways, and plus I think
She throws in the towel immediately.
yeah, I was like, dude, it just started.
You're gonna die, David.
Yeah.
I'd beat my wife up, dude. No way she give me. She didn't know jiu-jitsu, dude.
Nah, but don't nobody know me like her, and don't nobody keep it real with me like her. You need to keep your fucking hands up. You know, who I am, I guess. You know, sometimes people may feel negligent to correct me and tell me, but
Interesting.
she won't.
Yeah.
She'll fucking tell me. Well, half of our arguments at home is because of you need to keep your fucking hands up in the gym. You need a this and that, or you need a this, you know what I mean?
You're like, I forgot to pay the bills. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Talk about your hands. All right? Your fucking hands, damn it.
Babe, we're gonna lose the house. Keep your fucking hands up.
Yeah. For real. So I would
That's cool.
rather have nobody in my corner, you know. I know she has no what's that shit called? If you have a side plan?
No plan Bs.
No, like if you're trying to take advantage of someone. You know what I mean? Ulterior motives.
Yeah.
That's your wife, man.
Yeah.
To ride or die.
She's looking.
She got your
out for
back.
me. Yeah, 100.
Your wife scares me.
Yeah, she
don't even.
When she was
I
yelling
remember
at
she
you, I
scares
was like,
me
oh,
too.
fuck.
Yeah, when I saw her face in that corner with that water bottle, I thought she was saying, "You ain't gonna get no water until you win." That's what she looked like. She was saying, "You gonna dehydrate."
Keep your hands.
You know where the fuck we from? Show up Vallejo, homie.
She is from Vallejo.
There you go.
And she didn't come to America until she was 12, so she's got that third world country.
Oh my God.
It's talented, dude.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's no joke.
She's a Vallejo Filipino.
Yeah.
That's game over.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm
So
scared
fuck with
already.
her.
She grew up with the on the north side of Vallejo.
Oh, dog. Okay. Well, I don't know how.
We're all
Tough
press
area.
siders and
Well, thank God you guys found each other.
Hey, I grew up on the south side, on E40 side, and the hills and the bridge side and all that stuff. So it's like our folks didn't get along.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we were at a lot of the same parties where some brawls happened, but we didn't know it until like we got together and we talked about shit that.
That's so funny.
You were at
Hey,
that party?
You were at the part where Pookie died? Oh, shit. That shit was wild. Yeah, I was the one putting the napkin in his chest. Trying to stop the blood. That was you?
I did the tourniquet. Yeah, that was
Damn.
That's fucking wild. You guys got that hood Cinderella story, dude. That's amazing.
Romeo and Juliet.
Hood Romeo and Juliet.
Jeez.
That's fucking dope.
Are you right at the end of this fight? Are you with Luke? Are you thinking you've won in your mind? Do you ever think about if you're winning or not, or is it until you're not even thinking of like the final?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, however things are unfolding. Like right here, I know it's 10 seconds, so I'm fucking rushing.
So yeah, you
know
are.
what I mean?
Jeez.
I love that move by the ref. That was good.
But
I really thought you won.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, if I get touched once, I feel like, oh shit, I'm behind.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is, but you know what I mean?
Because you don't really get hit a lot in your fights. Like I was watching like the Jersey Pinto fight. Like
Yeah.
that was that the one in Ireland?
That was in London.
London.
Yeah.
Dude, that fight, I just was like, no, he can't touch this dude.
Yeah.
He couldn't touch you, and you were just like styling on him. Like that fight was pretty
I
nuts.
felt like I just controlled the entire fight.
Like it was a flawless victory for 3 rounds against a legit dude.
How bad does it hurt somebody's shin to get knee checked like that with a kick? Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, if you catch a guy's kick and he's just looking at you, that's fucked up.
Oh shit.
Fucked up.
He's doing kung fu.
Yeah, dude. He's like another spinning back.
Man, you and your spinning elbows, dude. Take it easy.
I feel like it's probably one of the most easiest maneuvers to pull off.
Especially when they're that close, right?
Yeah.
Head off center line, bang.
Because it's just a slip.
Yeah.
It's just a slip of
Dude,
slip of the jab.
Fast forward a clip of me trying it and getting knocked out. Eddie, what the fuck happened, dude? The balance board thing and now this. Who keeps giving me shit advice? It's the easiest thing ever. I'm just like, yeah, that's right. The guy just knocks me out.
Man, yeah, you're seeing a lot of the spinning elbows in MMA.
Oi!
Ooh.
That little lean back, dude. That's
Love that
fucking
lean
nasty.
back.
Yeah.
I tried doing that, but I get kicked in the face a little too much.
So that's the thing. Once somebody catches my kick, I'm like, I'm a fall. Like that's
Swag with that.
balance is so
Don't trip me,
hard.
don't trip me.
Like just balancing when somebody does that shit. Oh,
Oh. Ooh.
That was part of it. That was part of it. Incredible.
oi, oi, oh.
Yo, this guy's just swinging for the win, huh?
Yeah, that's very demoralizing if you're in a kickboxing fight and you can't land a
You
One
just give
thing.
up.
And it's timing and distance, knowing your distance. You know what I mean?
Would you say like that's the hardest part to train is like the timing part?
Yeah. I feel like it's the easiest, but I feel like it's the most overlooked. You know? Because you could practice timing on the bag, you could practice timing in drills, but people just want to crack the bag as hard as they can, or you know what I mean? Versus sitting there and just moving with the bag and not throwing no strikes at it. What's so flashy about that? You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the boring stuff that
Yeah,
they want to do.
it's the boring stuff.
You've actually worked with Coach Barry Robinson, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh.
Oh man, it was dope. We were just ping ponging back and forth, you know, ideas and stuff. I was learning from him, he was learning from me. We just collabed on some ideas, and it was awesome.
What is the thing that you think that he does differently compared to other coaches? Because I love Barry. Like I chat with him on DMs every now and then,
Yeah.
and like his system is very unique, right?
Yeah.
And like you were saying, it's a lot of the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to do this shit.
Yeah.
And he's very much about, well, do the boring shit.
Yeah.
Like you don't have the boring shit down. You know.
Yeah. I think what he does different is that he's just the same. Now when I say that, I don't mean like he's not learning or anything like that, but he's not looking for the new innovative way to do something, you know what I mean, to reinvent the wheel or this and that. He sticks to what he says, you know, no matter who he's with, no matter where he's at in the world, it's the same drills over and over and over. And people can pick up the drills and do them the same, but they don't have the description of why you're doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you're supposed to be feeling, thinking while you're doing this, what you're supposed to be visualizing over and over and over. When some people feel good doing something, they think they got it. You know, more times than not, we don't have it at that point. It's not until we're sick of something that we truly have it. Like driving, right? Like we can drive and look at our phone and this and that. Like we don't even have to pay attention to driving, but it's only because we do it so much and we're tired of it. When we first drive, we're like, oh, I'll drive, give me the key. Then it turns into, I'll only go if you drive.
Yeah. 100%, man.
And it's the same thing with whatever we do. And with Barry, he makes you do it over and over and over. You got it? Cool. Keep going. Over. You're sick of it? Cool. Keep doing it over and over and over. You know?
Do you feel like with a lot of young people when they come to the gym, that's probably their biggest issue? They don't ever want to do the boring stuff. They kind of, because I feel like sometimes with, you know, I see this a lot when I started training too, is that I used to get fooled by a lot of people online because there's all these tutorials, and for somebody who doesn't know anything, everything looks great, right?
Yeah.
And then until you see them in person or you're doing this stuff, it's like, wait, this doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
And so I think a lot sometimes like young people who come in, they immediately want to either just spar or just do these things.
Oh,
It's like,
for sure.
You don't even know what you're doing yet.
Yeah.
You know? Do you feel like you have a lot of that with a lot of young people coming in now that fighting's becoming more popularized?
Definitely. The ones who don't truly want to learn it, they don't get as far as the ones who are really seeking the truth, you know. And I just preach basics at the gym. Nothing but the basics. No matter what the theme of the week is, we're going over the basics of that theme.
Spinning elbow, yeah.
Yeah. Learn how to slip if you want to spin an elbow. You know? The thing that I say is the game is only fun if you know how to play it. And you need to learn the basics of whatever it is to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you can't crack an egg without making a mess, then like you can't cook.
Yeah.
Bro, you speaking a lot of parables.
I know.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
I
why
get
is
it.
it fun?
I get it. I get it.
A lot of analogy.
Man, the streets be making him fucking smart as shit.
I grew up on E40.
Yeah, E40 always be saying some random shit like that, dude. How you gonna catch a bird if you ain't a pterodactyl?
Oh, he's right.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
crazy.
reevaluate my life. I'm not a pterodactyl.
I never thought of it that way.
Damn, dude. Easy, dude. Fucking got me, dude. Fucking Andre Nicotino, everybody,
The
dude.
glasses. The glasses.
When he does this, I'm like, he's smart. He extra smart.
Oh my god! I didn't know E40 was gonna have such a presence. In
Man.
So what's it like? You talked about this earlier off camera. What's it like having to run the gym, be a coach, train with your guys? Like, what's that change been like for you?
It's been learning. It's been like learning how to stand on the balance board. You know what I mean? Just okay, trying to balance everything out. Whatever I do, I try my best to be present because there's nothing else that I can control. If I'm coaching, nothing else matters. You know what I mean? If I'm with my family, then nothing else matters. If I'm training, then nothing else matters. If I'm being an owner, nothing else matters. Like, that's what I am right now. I gotta take this hat off and put this hat on. I can't put this hat on and think about this hat, you know, or else I'm gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing, I try my best to be present. I'm constantly failing though, but just like on the bag, whenever I'm kicking, oh shit, I didn't turn my shoulder. Oh shit, I didn't pivot. Oh shit, I didn't turn my hip. Ooh, that one felt nice. Oh shit, I'm not turning my shoulder again. It's just constantly fixing it on the next rep, you know.
Another bar.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Another bar.
That type of discipline, that shit you don't got, dog. Change your fucking life, man.
What the fuck,
wrong with
dude?
you, dude? Who the fuck?
I'm not fighting anymore.
Give us one bar, Nick. Try your best.
Wait, you were going to actually do an MMA fight? Oh yeah, I want to hear yours.
No. Let's talk about MMA.
No.
gonna run the
We
episode.
need a bar
bar.
of wisdom, and it needs to be in a Chinese accent. Here we go.
When it's too hard, just give up.
Oh, very
I like
good. dude.
very good.
Yeah,
But-
give out the COVID,
no.
but it's not me. Very good.
Not my bad soup.
Yeah, not my best suit.
One of my boys, you know how you have a quote under your picture in the yearbook?
Yeah.
One of my boys, my best friend said, hard work never killed anybody, but why take the chance?
Yeah, baby. I like that, dude.
I like that one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not a fighter, but I get it.
That was another good
Oh,
one.
okay. Hey, remind me not to hire him, dude. Huh? This is my case. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So wait, so MMA? You were gonna ask him, David.
Yeah, you were gonna do a fight at Bellator MMA. Did you?
Yeah,
Did you ever do it? Did you ever do an MMA fight yet?
Nah. But I was completely indulged in it, and I loved it. But then I didn't love it enough to go through the fights not happening.
It's because grappling's a little gay, isn't it? No.
The guy with the ears.
Nope. It's a little gay.
Hey, jiu-jitsu taught me a lot about my stand-up, though. It's because the principles are the same.
Yeah.
No matter what martial art you're in, it's the principles are the same. The basics, you know, timing,
Yeah.
making them feel like, oh, I got you now.
The setups.
And then, all
The
that.
trickery.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
everything. But
I saw a couple of clips when you were training MMA too. I was like, oh shit, this is different. Even like your style in MMA fighting was different.
Yeah.
Like I just didn't see it. Like your head movement was different. Everything changed a little bit. So you adjusted to the fighting style,
Yeah.
which I think a lot of people don't want to do.
Yeah.
Right. So how did you get that then? How did you go from that to that?
my state of mind was, okay, if I go up, people are going to try to take me down. That's just what I assumed because I'm a stand-up guy. You don't stand up with a stand-up. You don't grapple with a grappler or this and that, right? So what I would do, and I found it working inside the gym, was I would go for the takedown.
Oh,
I would be
curveball.
yeah, I would be going for the takedown, and not giving a fuck. You know, I'm trying to fuck up their head.
Yeah.
In a sense that, oh, wait, hold on, this motherfucker is about to take me down and put him in a panic, and then fight off the takedown. And as they're fighting off the takedown, I'm, you know,
The trickery.
breaking dirty.
Yeah.
Like the way I look at it is like prison wrestling, prison rules. You know what I mean? It's like we're wrestling, but I'm a dirty ass motherfucker one. Throwing elbows, knees,
Yeah.
punches, kicks. You know.
I saw that you got really boxing heavy when you were doing the MMA stuff.
Yeah.
Which was so different. I was like, oh, look at this, dude. Like you were mixing up. It kind of looked like you were doing like shoot boxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was really interesting to see because I thought you were still stick with more leg kicks, but your hands got better.
Well, I feel like you got a good style to transition to MMA because like your clinch is so good and like the in between, like you said, like the wrestling and the breaking off the transition.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of MMA guys don't really have that in the bag yet, or they don't have that skill set. But like your ability to do Muay Thai to do that, like
Hey,
I feel like it would fit perfectly.
I feel like I was excelling hella fast because I would get extra work in with Darren, and Ryan Hall came down several times.
That's legit.
And I got work in with him.
Him
They
and
were
Ari
just
roll.
dropping
Darren's a whiz,
gems.
man.
You know what I mean? Just dropping gems, and it was just like fuck.
How many times did Ryan Hall blink when he was talking to you, though? Huh? Just fucking,
He blinks a lot. Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, God damn, dog.
And then he
Leg
rips
lock.
your ankle. Oh.
His eyes never get dry, dude. Just fucking, he's good to go. Shout out to Ryan Hall. Please don't kill me. I just make jokes.
He's
dude.
gonna kill you.
Now Ryan Hall looks fine, dude.
We got a lot of fighters that are trying to kill David. Right?
I just make jokes, man. I like you guys. Dude.
Jokes.
Shout out to Ryan Hall, dude. Ilya Tapura knocked him out.
Why'd you say
Why'd you say
at the end,
Who
dude?
said that? You said that.
I didn't say
Yes,
that.
you did.
Our voices
Hey,
are
edit
very
that in though, real quick.
I didn't say that.
This is what we're talking about. This is the future.
See, I would have
Juggling.
fell on my ass so hard.
I can't even juggle.
You know what's so funny? Somebody's watching this and they're like, I gotta stop doing that. And they see this podcast, they go, I was just bored. Like, oh, what? I've been practicing juggling for years.
I would put two of those rollers as far apart as I could and jump from one to the next.
What the fuck?
It just landed perfectly.
Yeah.
And
How everybody's training back there and you're just juggling. It's like,
Like, why
between
is Coach
sessions.
just jumping?
it's just juggling and shit. Dog, your gym looks beautiful, dude.
That's a
Hey,
great
it's
gym.
fucking tight, man. It's perfect. I feel like it's perfect. Yeah, it could be bigger, it could be this and that, but I feel like it's perfect. Because I've been in a big gym, like a big warehouse-like gym. And it's like having a family in a mansion versus having a family in a smaller house.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't help. Everyone's in their own room in a mansion.
Doing
you
their
know
own
what I mean?
thing.
Doing their own thing. No matter what, in a smaller house, yeah, the family might fight and bicker and this and that, but we're close. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think one of the things I noticed about you as a fighter too, you seem to just always be fit, and I think that's one of the things I've noticed in a lot of like champions is like their off time, they're always training, they're always working, and then you see some of these UFC fighters who get really overweight and sloppy.
Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, and now, well, you saw his last fight; he was a lot more fit throughout before
Yeah.
his camp, and look at the difference it made, right? So for you, you kind of live. It reminds me of, I mean, it's like super Japanese, but you have like that Bushido lifestyle, right? Like how you live is how you fight.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, because you know, a samurai doesn't just pick up his sword when it's time for war. Like every day he's in the field making sure he knows the weight of it and the maneuver of it. You know what I mean? It's like if I only pick up my sword when it's time to fight, then I won't know like what it's capable of. But if in between camps I stay in shape and I keep my sword sharp, and I constantly, you know, I keep my weight low, I can see what my body's truly capable of.
Yeah, man. See, what is this?
I was gonna say that earlier. That was gonna be what I was gonna
This
say.
is the kind
I
of
was gonna
coach
say
you
Bushido,
want that says this.
It's like,
Musashi, you know,
this guy's competing soon, and this guy's fucking. He got to get the weight. Why don't you fucking
2 pounds off, dude. I'm fine.
Nah, Dub,
Bushido
you
yourself,
better
bro.
fucking-
Pounds off.
You're on bullshido. Dude.
I'm trying to be a weight. bully.
All right, bullshido.
I'm trying to be a
Bushido.
weight bully. And lay and pray. That's my trying to be
Yeah.
extra heavy.
Get it together, fool. Look at this guy.
When I weigh in, I'm gonna put my finger on the table. So I
oh, perfect. Let me get a towel for you.
push down on it. Then I make weight.
Or if you like, I heard if you hold your nuts up, it
Really?
Lighter, yeah.
I'm gonna
you
try
let them
that.
hang, it's heavy.
I don't know if we have the same.
Yo, what kind of
pattern,
fucking
dude.
science are you studying there?
Yo, dude,
I don't think
Eddie's fucking with you so hard right now. When you go on the scale,
weigh
you're gonna
in?
hold your nuts. He's gonna put a post. This fucking idiot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the nut.
It's fucking nuts.
Every fighter's laughing at him.
I'm like, dude, it's not working.
Why is this guy holding his nuts on the
Y'all lift them
scale?
higher.
Yeah.
I held up my butt cheeks and I made weight, dude. That worked. That
Nick
worked for
holding
me.
his balls as high. I'm not losing weight.
What's
That's all the way to
happening?
his ears.
I don't have 2 pounds in my nuts, dude.
Damn, Eddie.
That's fucking sick.
I'm gonna try it out. Let you know how it goes. All right?
Man, you seem to be such like a chill and like zen dude. Is there anybody you've ever beefed with before you fought?
Yeah, everyone's like, you're friends with everyone. dude.
That's a no.
That's a no. That's a hard no if you have to
I don't think so.
Because so you never come in with like any like hate or malice towards somebody. You're just like, this is who I am.
Yeah, because I feel like me personally, if I win, I fight with anger, I get fogged. You know what I mean? I'm playing the game. I'm playing the serious game, but I'm playing the game. You know, I feel like because my experience it's still a baby compared to the people that I'm fighting. I'm 38, but I only got 20 fights. You know, and I feel like I'm just playing different games, ring position. I'm not just going combo for combo. You know, I'm playing a psychological game as well. So for me, it's I don't, because I see that some people will try to rile you up and then they want to play cool afterwards, and it's like that was just a whole a ruse. You know what I mean? And I'm not falling for any of that shit. And as much as someone talks, they could say whatever they want. It's like, we're gonna get in there.
Yeah.
We're gonna get in there. You say all you want.
Yeah.
You know, there's no point in me telling you what I'm gonna do to you. Like, we're gonna get in there. And I probably picked it up from wrestling, because in high school, some of my folks, and like it's even been done to me, when you go to shake the hand right before the match, they'll like shake hella limp. You know what I mean? And then out the gate, hard ass double. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm chill. But then when you stand in front,
So you have a wrestling background too?
yeah.
Oh, MMA,
What
just do
the
it once,
fuck?
dude.
Bro, you gotta do some MMA. We gotta see you
We'll get
fight.
you a contender series. We know some people. I don't know anyone.
Our friend knows Dana White, kind of.
My friend Robin, his friend.
Yeah, he kind of knows him. Has bumped into a few times.
So wait, I noticed that though. Muay Thai, when we watch One FC, I don't feel like there's a lot of beef at these press conferences like MMA.
Pretty respectful.
Respectful, except for the UK whites, like the Jonathan.
UK whites?
The Jonathan Haggerty and who's the new guy that's trying to challenge him? The big white dude from Scotland.
Oh yeah. He's a young buck that wants to take his belt.
I'm like, oh, you
Chatting
talking
shit.
He's huge too, though. He's gigantic for that weight class.
You know what we're talking about? The big white Scottish dude? Because he's been talking shit.
Yeah.
Yes, Nico.
Yeah.
Nico.
Yeah, he wants to fight Haggerty, which I didn't even know they were in the same weight class because he's fucking gigantic, dude.
Yeah, he's huge. I remember I was standing next to him when I fought Sidichai, and I was standing next to Nico. I was like, damn, we look like we're in the same weight.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know how he cuts that weight. Like, everybody he's fought looks like they're in 2 different weight classes. Like, literally, he looks 2 sizes above.
Yeah.
Look at this fool.
Look, that's insane. That's like, you look like Nango fighting everyone you fight.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Some people just have it to a science, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like, it's funny because sometimes you'll see like some deficiency somewhere, like, okay, he's tall but he's skinnier, or you know what I mean? Like, he looks tall and thick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it, dude. He's probably holding his nuts on them when he gets weighed.
That's what it is.
That's what's happening, dude.
That's probably what
He's
it is.
definitely holding his nuts.
shit, it worked.
Yeah, dude.
Can't argue with it.
Yeah, it's science, bro.
That's what the fuck he's talking about.
Andy told me to hold my nuts next to my ear.
His fucking voice is all high pitched in his weigh-ins, dude.
Andy told me to hold my nuts.
He told me to hold my nuts, but I can't help it. It's working.
I'm telling you, these European whites are massive, man.
What the fuck is that, dude? He's
Yeah, that's
gigantic.
ridiculous.
And Nongo's a fucking monster.
Yeah.
And he just walked him down for 3 rounds.
I mean, Nango was kicking the shit out of his legs, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Can you go down in weight so you can get some other like fun big fights? Would you cut more, or you kind of?
Can you cut more?
You're at where you're at.
I think I'm
maxed
capped out.
Because you're pretty lean.
Yeah, you're
at
lean.
170, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I could make the weight, but I wouldn't pass hydration.
yeah, because that's the big one, right?
Yeah,
right.
it's the hydration.
Let me tell you something. Nango look hydrated as fuck.
Yeah. A lot of water.
Nango could probably go
Between
down a weight class.
Yeah.
But he doesn't care.
Yeah, that dude's just drinking Tom Cobb when he
Dude, he was kicking Tom.
Just going, okay, let's fight. Shut the fuck. This guy's drinking like he's dude. Look at the two of them. One guy's fucking Captain
No
America.
Gatorade, Tom Yum. Tom Yum, no Gatorade.
Is it yo? No Gatorade, only Tom.
Yeah, papaya salad.
No,
Okay.
dude, drink electrolytes.
No, Tom Yum only.
Tom Yum.
In between rounds.
In between rounds.
You see him slurping up noodles and shit. It's like, is that steroids? Tom Yum.
Tom Yum.
Only Tom Yum.
You tested positive for Tom Yum.
Tom Yum, some lap, good to go.
Oh man.
Nico was fucking huge, man.
Yeah. So what's next for you?
Look at him. He's just limping and he somehow fucking won this fight.
Oh, that's right. He was limping the whole fight.
Yeah, he fucked up his legs super
Yeah.
bad, which was a great tactic. But I really do think like Nico's biggest asset is his youth right now. And that's going to go away.
Durability.
Because he gets hit a lot.
Yeah.
And so he kind of just walks forward and that pressure makes people break. But then how long will this style last, right?
And that's one thing as well. With the small gloves, I don't think I would, if I did Muay Thai in small gloves my entire career, I don't think my career would be as long. You know?
Yeah.
I feel like it
impact,
would
right?
shorten up the careers.
Yeah, because you said
So
you felt
brutal.
the difference. It's like night and day, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know how they do this shit. I don't know how you do this shit.
Man, I don't know nothing else. It's like all my eggs are in this basket.
I mean, listen, you made a good bet on yourself. Everybody, you're a household
Lord.
name now.
I'll say, are there any fighters, any weight class that you kind of like love watching in ONE FC, like in the kickboxing Muay Thai world?
I love watching Super Leg.
Oh,
Super
so
leg,
good.
yeah.
Love his last name.
Yeah.
It has a number in it.
What do you think makes fight like Super Leg special?
I think his kicks are fucking nasty. He has great clinching, great everything, but his timing on his kicks are just fucking nasty. And that's the thing, like we were talking about earlier, about when it comes to people coming in and wanting to learn all the fancy shit. Someone who can do something basic hella good, that's hella fancy in my eyes. You know what I mean?
Because they know he's a big kicker.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, try to
It's
stop
still
it.
coming.
Yeah. Deal with it. What are you going to do
Yeah.
about it?
And I feel like people with great one weapons, you know, like this person has a great left hook, or this person has a great kick, or whatever it is. You know it's coming, but they're great at all the basics to where they make you forget about that. That's why they're so good at and able to land it over and over and over again, because they're good at everything else as well. You know?
Damn.
Who's let's say your next fight? Who do you want it to be?
Who do I want it to be?
Yeah. Not like there's stuff in the works right now, but who do you want it to be?
Who do I want it? I don't know. I just, like I said, when it comes
I need you to call out right now,
to
bro.
me, my fucking L's are what keep me up at night. Any one of my L's.
You and
Sit
Luke
a
gotta
try
run it
next
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we know.
Actually, anyone. That's the thing too. It's like I feel though for me as a fight fan, like those losses don't feel like losses to me because it just makes people want to see you fight again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there are people who take losses and it's just like, yeah, we don't need to see that fight again, right? But your losses is like, it could have been to you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you really walked away with an L in my eyes, right? Because now people are just like, when's this next fight?
Yeah.
When's this next fight?
Yeah.
Because some people feel like you got gypped. Some people feel like you're just getting like the raw end of the deal on some of these things. But, you know, they're pretty back and forth, man. Like,
Dude, the top 5 in the featherweight division.
crazy.
Insane.
That Bompara guy too, when he came out. I was
Yeah,
like,
when
oh,
he
who's
fought
this?
Luke.
Man, he was nasty.
That was surprising,
He's a
right?
beast.
I was not expecting that.
And he's a model.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's you.
Yeah.
That could have been you. Could have you modeled.
So that guy comes knocking, you taking that fight?
Vampara.
Yeah, if he comes knocking.
Let's go, baby.
The doors are open.
Because you
No,
said anyone in the top 5. And this is like,
Anyone.
dude, that would be
Anyone.
perfect.
I just want you to
I
fight
don't
Thai
care.
legends, dude. I want you to go Smoking Joe, Super Bowl.
Hey, it's crazy because it's like, imagine things that you guys love to do, and whoever's at the top of that sport, even if you were like Michael Jordan, even if he was to cream you, the fact that you got to, you know, go against
Just be there with them.
Yeah.
yeah,
Wow.
and,
Get that touch.
yeah, and I
Sure.
in something that I love and dedicate my life to, it's like, damn, man, I got a seat at the table with these dudes. You know what I mean?
You're sitting right there, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You have such
And they
a
got to
great
respect
outlook.
my game the same way, because even though, like you said, I may be taking these L's, it's like you're gonna be in a fight when you
Yeah.
100%.
across from you.
Because all those wins that those guys had over you, those were not easy fights.
Yeah.
Those weren't like pick me fights, you know, like those were hard battles for both of you
I
guys.
was supposed to get creamed by Sidichai. Like everyone was saying that. Like, why is this fight happening? Why is this? You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not on the same caliber. I'm gonna get knocked out.
Nope.
It's just like,
Because it does seem like, you know, all the Thai guys and obviously Muay Thai are the top dogs, but
Yeah.
they do pair them with American guys in the hopes of like, hey, let's build this guy's name up.
Yeah.
You know, and the way you fought against all those dudes was insane.
I just win the heart of the crowd, man. So whether my hand gets raised or not,
People want to see you fight
people know what it is.
Absolutely.
for sure, dude.
Get Eddie a fucking top 5 guy.
Oh man, it's crazy because, like I said, you're not scared of any challenge, and I think your mind state and your outlook of like, I get to do this for a living really puts you at an advantage because you want to take everybody on.
Yeah.
It's not about like, okay, yeah, it's about winning, but it's like, dude, let me have a seat at this table and I'll show you what's up.
Yeah.
Which is fucking exciting because I don't have that mind state, dude. You know what I mean? Unless it's like an eating contest, I'll fuck you up. That's different, dude. Come at me.
Come at me.
What kind of eating contest?
Anything, dog.
Glizzies?
Hey, let me tell you.
You don't chew on them.
I eat like a duck, bro.
Swallows them, dude.
All the way, dude. Glizzies,
Yeah.
anything, dude. I don't give a
You
fuck.
don't need the water like Joe Chestnut.
Yeah.
Keeps it all linked too.
Kobayashi,
Separate.
whatever, dude. You need water, bro? Fuck that dry mouth.
Chestnut's from Vallejo too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude! What the fuck?
That's what I beat
so
my ass too,
random.
then, dude.
Joey Chestnut. He's from Vallejo.
That's so random. He's like the hometown hero.
Dude, what the fuck?
There's a statue of him with fucking a hot dog in his throat.
bro.
A statue.
Bro, I never thought Joey.
Southside.
I thought Joey Chestnut was from the Midwest.
That's what I thought too. I had no idea he was from the Valley Joe, dude.
Oh,
Ohio.
Yeah, north side of the Valley Joe. We're finding out new things. What other Valley Joe fucking heroes do we have, dude?
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is also from the Valley Joe, dude.
Apples, man.
Rest in peace, big homie. Ugh.
So what you're saying is we might see you in maybe not Denver, ONE FC, but maybe in Atlanta. We'll get a U.S. fight.
Maybe.
We're coming out then.
Let's go.
Hey, slide through. I never been to Atlanta. I heard they got the best wings.
Hey, they also got thick bitches.
Pepper Lou.
Hey, you married and so am I, but I can look. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody stopping me from doing this. You know what I mean? Go to Magic City.
I went to a strip club with my wife one time, right? And it was with her brothers and all his friends and this and I didn't even want to
What kind
go.
of Filipino family gathering is this?
They it was after Cotillion. No.
Oh my God. Okay, you're a woman now. Take your husband.
Yeah, thank your husband there.
But I didn't even want to go. But they all they forced me to go because this is after I got
That's a good story, man.
I got dropped my first fight in San Francisco.
Oh, shit.
My very first smoker fight, I got dropped and stopped 20 seconds in.
Oh, shit.
And then we went to the strip club after.
Yeah.
And then this is why I didn't want to go. But
You're sad.
yeah, we went in, and then her brothers, they all sat down and left a seat for me. And my wife's like, go sit down. I was like, all right. I sat down. They made a arrow of ones to me. Right?
Oh, they're like
Yeah.
Cheer this guy up, bro.
Yo, that's a down-ass wife, dude.
crazy.
And then she came up to me and sat on my lap and put my hands on her chest. And then, like, I looked back at my wife, and then
Suddenly your scar started healing up. What the fuck is happening?
Wolverine.
and then
I'm not sore anymore.
and all of a sudden I just feel a smack on the back of my head. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, I didn't even want to be here. You made me come here. She put my hands on her boobs. Yeah. She was like, yeah, but you didn't have to squeeze them.
I saw the grip. I saw your fingers flex.
This girl was getting picked up. I know. Like,
Why are you putting your titties in the clinch? Yo, that's the worst. That's the worst type of trap ever. She
What?
takes
Oh
my
you
God.
to the strip club,
what a
With the
trap.
fam.
brings the girl to you, and then she goes, "I can't believe you squeezed them." Like, what the fuck?
That's wild. I gotta meet your wife now.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Sounds
You should
hilarious.
get on
That's
with
why
you,
I've hella
dude.
fun with her, man. Yeah, I should have brought her.
She scares me, dude. You can take my seat. I'll just be sitting on the floor. Yes, ma'am.
So
Keep your
Eddie,
hands up, dude.
so Eddie, you got anything to promote? The gym, Any fighters that you're training for fights, or what do you got going on? That we can have our fans look at.
Man, we got a bunch of fighters. We got about 20 fighters at the gym.
Wow.
It's a pro gym then. Okay.
Low level. Most of them are low level though. Amateurs and pro fighters. I guess I could just promote my gym. I don't want to say names because I don't want to
promote your
forget
gym.
no one.
Yeah, they're like, what the
How
fuck,
it goes.
coach?
Yeah.
You guys are a
say
fight
me.
gym.
You don't
legit
mean
fighters.
You're like a father
you
to
don't
me.
love me. Yeah. So, but all of our fighters out the gym, they work incredibly hard.
What's the gym
and
called?
The Resistance
Check it
Fitness
out.
Center
Let's
Great.
go.
in
Check it
Pleasanton,
Whoa, whoa.
California.
Look at that.
Yeah,
What a
we
team.
out there.
What a team.
Yeah, man, we're like a
Ooh, Peyton Talbot right here.
big ass family, man.
You got any MMA fighters there too training?
Yeah, we got MMA fighters. The MMA fighters that we have currently are Trey and Benny.
Dope.
Most of them are Muay Thai, but when it comes to MMA, also Alexis Davis teaches at our gym too.
Heck
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah,
Tight.
She's
Legend.
OG.
Yeah.
UFC.
yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, everyone, make sure you check that out. Make sure you follow Eddie at Eddie_Abasolo_show because it is always a show.
Yeah.
Nick, David, any final things you want to say?
Nick, Gilbert wants to take a leg kick from you. That's tradition.
Richie!
Richie! That's tradition.
Actually, we got to get Richie in here. Richie!
You're going to do
Richie,
it
I'd
too.
love you to meet a good friend of ours. This is Eddie. And this is Richie. Please bow to him.
Yeah. Deep bow. Deep bow. Yeah, that's a good bow. That's a good bow.
All right, so this is a tradition now. Every time we have a fighter come in, you can stand right over
Sorry,
there.
Richie. It wasn't my idea.
Yep.
I don't know what's happening.
Right there.
Put your left leg forward, Richie.
Left leg.
Other left.
Richie is built
Other left.
like a Chinese teenager.
Other left. Other left. There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
You have anything in your
Take your
pocket?
stuff out of your pockets.
Yeah.
Kick keys into his leg.
Eddie loses all his fights for the next fight.
Yeah. And then bend your left leg a little bit. Yeah. Put some tension
And
on
we're
the
gonna do a
quad.
15. Is you okay with a 15? You good with
Yeah,
a 15, Richie? You did 10 from. That was a heavyweight last time.
I took a 5 last time.
Yeah, that was a
15.
5.
Let's
He
just
said
man
5.
up. 15, man up.
Gilbert's going to take a 20, so.
I'll take a 20.
You ready?
We'll take 15.
Eddie's like, dude, I don't want to do this.
Here we go. Put your hands up, Richie. Here we go. Everyone watching. Here we go. Oh God, he's winding up.
Look at the whip.
That was a good one.
That was awful.
There's a little pee coming down his leg right now.
All right, I'll take one.
Gilbert.
Thank you, Richie. You're the man, Richie.
Richie.
I'll take that.
Nah, do a little heavier. A little heavier
Yeah,
on this guy. He
yeah.
could look how thick those thighs are.
Yeah, he's built like a southern auntie.
Yeah. That was the hang time on that one, bro. That was the hang time.
Now dump him on his back.
Yeah.
Now dump him on his back.
Gil.
All right, let me just tell the audience what I'm feeling. He definitely. You guys saw that. That was wide.
Femur's cracked, bud.
See, yeah. So I feel it throughout the whole thigh.
It's like electricity.
Yeah, it went zoom and it locked my knee
I
up.
don't like those.
That's good.
That's 20%.
Yeah.
So how are these guys? I don't get it.
That's why he's so dense, dude.
Hey, when you're in the fight, you don't feel shit.
You feel it after?
Yeah.
Open your mic right there. Oof. Damn. Well, guys, that's our show.
Dude,
Make
thanks
sure you
for coming
follow
on,
Eddie.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Subscribe,
bro.
like
Hella
us.
fun.
Give it up for Eddie, everybody.
Eddie.
Shout out to Richie.
Thank you, Richie. You're the true hero.
Dude, thank you so much.